As we know, the villains in Skibidi Wars are undoubtedly among the strongest in the entire Skibidi fandom, as they've got some of the most ridiculous abilities. But how far do you think they could go in other series? Well, let's see what happens if the villains in Skibidi Wars replace that of the Skibidi Multiverse. Would they be able to overpower the Titans, or would it just be light work for the daddies? Because truth be told, this video would turn out to be very entertaining, as it could greatly affect the power balance in the entire fandom itself. But anyways, let's get right to it. In the very first episodes, we didn't get to see much, as most of the opposing forces were just some regular mutants and Skibidi parasites, so I'll just have to skip all that and go straight to the good stuff. You see, in episode 19, the Pennywise Toilet and the Scientist were faced against the upgraded Speaker and Camera Titan together. And not gonna lie, that was one of the coolest fights. But this time, it gets even crazier, as instead of the Pennywise Toilet or the Skibidi Scientist, we'll get to see the Plague Toilet and Mad Scientist. So the big question is, are the Multiverse Titans getting bodied? Well, not entirely, as even though there's a huge power difference, it wouldn't really matter that much, as we've got the Camera Titan there. And obviously, he'd play a huge role in this fight. He's got a rage mode, an ultimate defense, and can also launch crazy levels of attacks. And with such an insane energy output, he could do some serious damage. I mean, this same energy blast was shown to clear a huge part of the surroundings, so yeah, you get the point. The Speaker Titan, on the other hand, would be on the front lines, seeing as he's extremely agile and can move freely. Plus, he's got some pretty cool skills too. He would easily handle the Plague Toilet while the Camera Titan faces off against the Mad Scientist. But you should know, the Toilet duo is extremely broken as well. We've got the Plague Toilet casually manipulating acid-based attacks and having little minions do the job for him, or the Mad Scientist, who went head-to-head with the Unleashed Tri-Titan, not to mention his battle IQ. The Titan duo would definitely be on their heels here, and the Speaker wouldn't be able to hold on. The Camera might put up a little resistance due to his rage mode, but I think the outcome still remains the same. Episodes 20 to 28 would pretty much happen the same. However, in episode 29, things start to get spicy. You know, this was the episode where Alpha pulled up with her Counter Titan and almost destroyed both the upgraded Camera and TV Titan. But in this scenario, we'd have the Phantom bring in the infected Sonar Titan to battle, and as you've guessed, things might not look too good for them. I mean, the Sonar Titan is extremely strong and can create massive shockwaves by joining his fists, and that should tell you how crazy his hits could be. He was able to fight against the Camera Titan, and yeah, that was a complete bully. The Sonar also went head-on with the Skibidi Wars trio and managed to hold his own, even if it was just a little. However, considering the overall strength of both the TV and Camera, I think they wouldn't even need the Clock Titan to get the job done here, as both the TV and Camera are fully equipped with broken weapons or abilities and can end this battle with little difficulty. So that's a win for the Alliance. Okay, that was definitely easy, but let's move on to something even better. We've got episode 39. In that episode, a lot of things actually happened because yeah, it had up to 5 parts. However, we'll be going over the first and fourth parts, as they've got all the good stuff we need. In the first part, we got to see the battle against Male 0, 1, and 2 with the Rockstar Speaker and Drill Titan. However, in this scenario, they're replaced with G-Man and the Toilet Emperor. Now that's an epic battle. You see, this battle could go 2 ways. The Toilet Emperor coming in to join the fun a lot earlier, making it difficult for the Titans, or he fights them afterwards. But let's just follow exactly the way things played out. G-Man appears, and the Speaker and Drill are sent to go handle him. Damn, all I see here is a one-sided bully. And I think Unique Camera understands just how crazy this battle would be.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the Dragon Drill and the Rockstar here, so it's not going to be easy. Anyways, here's how we believe the battle would play out. The battle begins, and the Speaker Titan rushes in, launching multiple cannons at Jimmy. However, being the skilled mutant we all know, Jimmy evades most of them while using his shield to counter the rest. The Drill Titan comes from underneath, burying parts of him, giving the Speaker a clear path to send in serious attacks. Jimmy tries to block with his shield again, but against intense sound waves. Nah, that wouldn't help. Seeing as Jimmy is extremely durable, he gets back up and is done playing games. G-Man attacks with all 8 lasers, sending the Speaker flying, and proceeds to give him back shots, but the Drill Titan comes from behind, and Jimmy gets that drill treatment. The Rockstar sends his mini speakers and stuns him enough, giving the Drill Titan the go-ahead to use his signature move. From From that point, I think it's pretty much GG, and not even his plot armor can save him.
Yeah, honestly, I already saw that one coming. However, it's all fun and games until the Emperor decides to show up. This time, they won't just be facing someone extremely strong, but also bigger than them. The Toilet Emperor possesses immense strength, durability, and to top it all off, he's been in constant fights with the Tri-Titan. If the Alliance decides to hold back, they're completely cooked. So, the drill wastes no time and goes all dragon form, while the speaker uses his guitar at max output. Seeing as both Titans are good on the front lines, they would launch their attacks simultaneously. The speaker Titan could use his sound wave to hold him in place, while the drill Titan goes in for the kill. I mean, this guy was able to one-shot Male 01, so yeah, he's the best man for the job. The Toilet Emperor might try using his blasters and sword, but the drill could casually tank it, as he's shown multiple durability feats. The Speaker Titan uses his axe, and things wouldn't look good for the Emperor. However, some might argue the Emperor has insane durability, but he's all brute strength and no brains, plus he lacks mobility. And I believe that's giving the duo the advantage here. But if you look hard into it, the Toilet Emperor only went down fighting against 4 of the most powerful mutants in the series, the Phantom included. Although debatable, I believe the Toilet Emperor is taking an L here, or it could go either way. But it's not over yet, as we've still got part 4. You see, in this episode, we got to see the legendary showdown between the Commander and the future Clockman. Not gonna lie, the Commander was really on fire. But as usual, we're gonna be replacing him with someone even more fearsome, the Necromancer. Now, if you've watched the Skibidi Wars series, you know how broken this guy truly is. I mean, just like his name implies, he's a necromancer, meaning he has control over the undead. And not just that, he could even create an army from them. As if that wasn't threatening enough, he's almost immortal, meaning physical attacks or brute strength are completely useless. But unlucky for him, he's up against someone who travels the multiverse just for the fun of it, the future Clockman. Now, it is a fact that the future Clockman is undoubtedly among the strongest in the multiverse. I mean, people even scale him to Titan level these days. But not only is he very skilled at time manipulation, he's also a pro at fighting. He's got a time spider, has access to all the perks of being a clock, has up to 5 levels of time stop, and now plans to take on a freaking time beast who can stop an entire galaxy in time. Now, if these two were to go head-to-head, who do you all think is getting bodied here? Well, in my opinion, I'd obviously give this to the future Clockman due to his constant feats and time travel. However, the Necromancer isn't giving up without a fight. So let's see what you've got in the comments. Are you Team Future Clockman or Team Necromancer? Drop a like if you want to see a part 2 of this one. And yeah, we finally hit 5K subs, guys. And I'm like, oh my god, I better start cooking up something real crazy for you all. Hope you enjoyed it. But in the meantime, check out this one to see what happens if the Titans in Skibidi Wars fought against the Zombieverse.